Good morning. We are the Krausses. I'm Kent, and this is my wife, Sandra. And we were asked to come here and discuss the meaningfulness that we had back in 2003 when we joined a life study group in the previous church in Mobile. We were looking to study the Bible and to meet people in a rather large church. And it really helped us because it was a commitment of 36 weeks, 2.5 hours on Wednesday nights. And we literally went from Genesis to Revelation and studied it and met so many great people. We went on outings together. We did a lot of different things that encouraged us to get deeper into the Bible, not just the meaning of the Bible, but actually practicing what the Bible offered us. And so it was extremely meaningful. But we both started to realize that there were deep, meaningful changes happening in our life, and we attributed it directly to not only the group and to the instructor that we had, who was fabulous, but it was just the constant meeting together, discussing the Bible, learning more about the Bible, and the Holy Spirit just literally coming into our lives and taking it over. Our lives have never been the same since, and that's why we're here today to share that story, because it is such a meaningful thing to us and what it meant to us in that period of time.
Yeah, in 2004, my mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which was very, very devastating to us, and we knew that she had a long haul ahead of her. And during that time, I would go and visit her, and she was having some issues. She had always been a very strong woman, very strong in her faith, but it was a faith probably founded more on catechism rather than in biblical teachings. And at one point, what she kept asking me is, why, and because she was going through chemotherapy and everything, and she kept asking me, why is this happening to me? Why is God doing this to me? I'm a good person. I've led a good life. I've been good to people. Why is He doing this to me? And for a while I didn't really know how to respond. And I realized when I got back to the group and we talked about it, and with the help of our leader, it's just so happened to coincide with what we were studying in that section of the Bible, that I was able to talk to her about God doesn't promise you a perfect life, and that this is that's something that God has a plan, and we're not always privy to what that plan is. And that was kind of unsettling to her, but I was able to help her, I hope, feel a little bit more strongly in her faith, and to realize that God was there for her. She just had to reach out to Him. And so it helped me delve deeper into my faith, which I don't think I would have been able to do had I not been in that Disciple 1 class and had all these very supportive people around me, that I was then able to pass on to her and hopefully help her transition when she did pass away, or before she passed away, more accepting as to what was happening to her. Plus, the times that I would leave, the group was very supportive to Kent because he was kind of home alone, going through group without me there, and then very supportive when I came back, praying for her, praying for us. And at the time I didn't really realize how important that was until that did happen. And I realized that I really needed the strength of other people.
These small groups or life groups could bring out things in you that you aren't even aware of yourself. One of the things that we did was we did an evaluation of our talents during the group, and then we had to evaluate each other. And that was eye-opening, because we had about 10 people in our class, and all 10 people said that I should be a teacher. In my wildest dream would I have ever thought that. That would have been the last thing. When you looked at my evaluation, it wasn't even on the top 5 aspects of it. But since then, I've gone ahead and led 5 or 6 study groups, including one of the 36-week disciple classes. And that's been very meaningful to see other people benefit from that. But I would have never done it had I not had the experience of those other people showing me something in myself that I didn't quite didn't see at all. And so just that whole community of the church and the study group, the life groups, and what have you, can bring so much more to you than just literally reading the Bible. The Bible is obviously the most important thing, and the relationship with God that we have is so important. But having that relationship with each other, and so that when there are difficult times like Sandra had, or other people are having times, that we can rally around them and support them in ways that I just would have never believed could be possible.